guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Lizzy here, and welcome back. So it's a nice bright and sunny day today, and it's been a while since I've filmed like a comparison video regarding my art supplies that I have here. I've always been curious how, especially the um, budget or the budget friendly supplies, how well they perform. So since I do enjoy buying them and trying them out rather than buying the expensive one, but I do have those professional or artist grade um, pencils or supplies. But um, you can never go wrong with budget friendly art materials. One is yes, that's why they're called budget friendly. They're cheaper, and if they get beat up, and it wouldn't really matter, isn't it? Because you find it more budget. But for me, expensive or not, I do take care of my art materials. I don't I put them on a safe place, or a proper place, so they won't get destroyed or broken, or those things. So today I will be trying the regular Crayola. This is the 100 different colors. Unfortunately, I don't have the box anymore. I'll just put a picture after this. And versus the Faber-Castell Natural. So this is the box that I have. So this is the biggest set so far that I do know of, but if you know that there's a biggest set, please do let me know. So this is the 24 pack. So I've already pre-selected the pencils that looks the closest together. So my first video, I filmed this months ago. I know I should have filmed this like bi-weekly, but yeah, I'm pretty bad with my schedule of filming, so forgive me, but I'll get better. I will. And yeah, so usually I have one picture from one of my favorite, oh, there's tabs here, one of my favorite artists, of course, the famous Johanna Basford. So far, this is my favorite book from her by far. And I have a picture like this was the first one I did, a Crayola versus another different Crayola. I think that's the Crayola adult coloring line. I have no idea what do you call that? Oh, I forgot. Oh, what was I saying? What's the name or title of that? So anyway, let's not focus that. Let's focus on this one. So I will be doing this one. So basically, I just color in half. Half will be the Crayola and half will be the Faber-Castell. So I hope you do see me. So I will be zooming in on the image, so you'll see it better. So yeah. So which one should I do? So I've chosen purples, green, and orange, and same with this one. So I don't know, which picture do you think would fit? This one? Because I feel like if I color this one? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna color the mushroom. Let's go with that. Yes. So I'm just gonna do an imaginary line with this mushroom and just go for it. So if ever that you're interested in watching the first video, I will go link it down below, and I'll see if this is any better with the light. Is it? It's quite bright outside though, but I feel like it gives more justice if I put a light on it. Okay, anyway, let's try this one and we'll see. We'll see if it's better. If not, well, on the next video, I'll just try a different thing. Okay. Now, let's get into it. So I will not, what I'll do first is, so I won't get confused as well. I will color on the first one. For example, I color on the orange one. Then I will color on the same color with the Faber-Castell on the other side, so I won't get confused on mixing and things like that. So I will start now. So what about, I'm gonna see if the shadow is okay. So how are you guys doing by far? With me, I guess I've been busy with work and other things that I have been doing, like preparing for the visa. Well, you might be thinking, what visa are you talking about? Well, visa because I'm not yet a permanent resident here in Australia. At the moment, I'm just having my working visa, which is great. And if you're not familiar here in Australia, you need to get like an invitation to be able to apply for a proper visa to be able to stay and live here. So we got that, and I'm quite happy to say that we got the invitation and we just paid for the visa, which on that part I'm really not happy about because oh gosh, they're so expensive, but it's for the future and I have to be grateful and thankful for that. It's not yet a permanent visa, so for guys who's familiar with a 491 visa, so basically that is like a pre-permanent residency where you get to stay and live in a regional area in Australia, and once you prove that one, you will be eligible to apply for your permanent residency. Although it takes longer, I don't really mind because you get the Medicare. So Medicare here in Australia, it's one of the privileges of residents and citizens who live here to get a free healthcare system. So I'm happy with that. So as you can see, there's a bit of, I got really heavy-handed on this side, but so far it's looking good. I feel like the Faber-Castell is more, it gives a good payoff and it looks smoother. maybe not in the picture, but I think I should, yeah, I think I should zoom it more. Okay, yeah. So okay. So yeah, with the Crayola, this natural Faber-Castell Naturals, they're very light. They're a very light pencil, which can be an advantage, but for me, I feel like I prefer to be um, to grip a heavier pencil. That's just my preferences, guys, but it's up to you. So, oh, sorry, wrong way. But okay, let's go in a second layer. I'm just winging it. So anyway, that's one of the good news. And it's been 3 years since I visited home. So just in case we get the visa, we might be going home by July, which is so exciting. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but just by me seeing it, the Faber-Castell lays more smoother than the Crayola. So with the Crayola, I can still see streaks on it, and I'm both light-handed at the moment with how I color this mushroom. So yes, so the next one, let's try to, what shall I do? Shall I shade it? Okay, no, I'll do the shading later. I'll just go one color at a time. And yeah, so if you might be wondering, I don't have any plans on how to color this mushroom or this image. I'm just choosing whatever. So this is a very light layer, and these two, they're both sharpened, so I think that's good enough. Okay, light green. Yeah, so I don't know if you're gonna be you're able to relate on this. If you're working for from another country, or you've been away from your homeland, I'm sure you do miss like your local delicacies, which I'm so excited about. If you are wondering, I'm a Filipino, by the way, and if you have tasted Filipino foods, you'll be some, they like it because Asian dishes are very savory. Although not all, it's a preference, but not all do like it. But a lot of my friends from work or workmates, they like the pancit. Pancit is one of the, let's say, not best, but a really good delicacy that you must try from our country. And then what else do I miss from back home? So of course, seeing my parents, that's exciting because I haven't seen them for a while. And although I do talk to them um, often. I call my mom almost every day, and my dad as well. Not like I'm more closer to my dad, but to my mom, but yeah, I make sure I call them always. Well, hold on. I've just noted by coloring this that the purple or the violet I got, the Faber-Castell is way darker, but that's alright. So, I'm enjoying the Faber-Castell more at the moment. Yeah, they're good. Although I must say, I haven't used them. I do use them because all of my budget friendly um, pencils is just sitting right next to me, and they're in a Macca's Cafe recycled cups. So I do save them, and then I just segregate them by color. So I just mix them up. Although, yeah, this one is way lighter. Let's see if I can get like a darker color for the green. So it seems like these pencils have been sitting here for a while now, and I've been meaning to film this long time ago, but yeah. Huh. No, I don't think. Maybe this one. Let's see. Um, I feel like this is way better. Okay, let me get my eraser. Okay, let's color again. And then, okay, now that's a match. So, what else? So, we might be going home for like less than 3 weeks. And I kind of regret it. I should have filed for a leave for 4 weeks. But that trip is not yet 100%. So, you know, I don't like changing the schedule around. So I'll just keep the 3 weeks, and just spend time with the family and do a bit of shopping that I can go and bring here back here in Australia. Mostly food. Yeah, food. But the problem here is the customs is they're quite strict when it comes to bringing things here in this country. So you have to declare everything. Well, wherever you go, if you like traveling, just declare everything you have in your bag. So, they don't need to question you, or if they do, they'll just take it away and destroy it. Because you get hefty fines for countries, for example, US, Australia, or other countries, if you bring something that's really not allowed For the most part, I think they don't recommend those things that affect their um, agriculture. Yeah. So anything with seeds on it, or um, anything, I don't know, but for that matter, mostly the things that affect their agriculture. So yeah. So okay, Faber-Castell, Crayola, and the Faber-Castell has a better payoff. To think, this is a student grade 9. The only thing I'm mad at it is it's very light. Although some people would like that one. But you know the polychromos, if you have those, they're quite heavy, which I do enjoy. And they're quite, this is a very thin pencil. So if you spend a bit of time coloring, it will start hurting your hand. But if you're from here, Australia, you go and buy in office work, or in Amazon you can find plenty of this one. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna drink. So yeah, but at the moment I'm not gonna use that because I keep changing pencils, and I don't have enough. I think I only have 4, which I think I should buy more. So if you guys are curious about my country, or if you've been to Philippines, what do you like about it? Or for that matter, what do you miss in back in your hometown or in your place where you used to live? Me, I think it are food, basically food. Oh yes, and the malls. We have huge malls, like really big malls. Because we in Australia, they have big malls. I mean, we have big malls here, but if you've been in the Philippines, that's not even half the size. You know, in Sydney, the Westfield, in the CBD, that's only, I think, one building. I'm not exaggerating, but we really have big malls there. It's like, it's not even half of the mall that I used to go to when I was a kid. And oh, I do enjoy going to the malls, but if you don't enjoy walking too much, well, you and in malls, you will get tired with the malls back home. But I miss those. You know, when you get to see a lot of things, you have plenty of options. And I must say, I miss the bookstores back home. So I'm definitely going to visit our local bookstore and see what art materials I can buy. So my favorite bookstore, it's called National Bookstore. So if you do visit and you like seeing local art supplies, go check that out. It's all over. I think every mall has national bookstores, and if I fancy buying ball pens, well, which I love ball pens as well. Well, since I love art supplies, I also like stationaries. which I think it's not surprising for people who enjoy doing adult coloring or art per se. But yeah, I'm just a stationery addict. Or should I just noted that the picture is a bit different, but I'm just gonna put it right next to this one. So you guys, this Faber-Castell, it's really performing well. Uh, I still like and love Crayola, by the way. They're my favorite brand for the budget friendly. You can never go wrong with them. I still love collecting them. I feel like, you can, keep them in a shelf, and if you know, they're gonna be vintage when I get older, I can resell them because in eBay I can see vintage Crayolas. They're not like crazy expensive, but you know, it's worth selling. Because Crayola, what I love about them is I love and hate because they tend to discontinue different colors. I don't know why, but that makes them expensive when um, it becomes a bit older, or you know they tend to discontinue. But sometimes it drives me crazy because I'm the type of collector who likes, for example, I buy a certain um, shoe, I want it in every color, or if I buy an art supply like colored pencil, I prefer to have the biggest set because I want every color. But sometimes I find it silly because I don't use all of the colors though. But it's just me, it's just my problem. But lately, oh gosh, I'm just blabbing about different topics. But anyway, this will be like a color chat while taking time. But sorry guys if this is gonna take um, a while for me to finish. And what was I saying? And yeah, our Crayola. Yeah. So you guys, when was the first time you discovered you love adult coloring? Oh, I hold on. I made a small boo boo. I started coloring when I was, well, basically when I was a kid, but most kids do enjoy coloring. But I just discovered that I enjoy adult coloring. Well, on those days when I was college, that was like 2005, 2006. Oh, not college. Oh yes, college. I would buy um kids coloring book because there was no adult coloring yet, and we would go to Starbucks with my friend and just color away. But anyway, those were happy days. And I would actually hide it from my mom because she finds it silly that a grown woman would color. Ooh, hold on. Wrong move. But then when adult coloring was already getting bigger and it's starting to become a hobby of a lot of people, she started embracing that idea and started buying me coloring books and um, she started also coloring, but just for fun, not like me who I do it like on a regular basis as pastime or hobby. But I'm really glad that this adult coloring is getting bigger because they create more materials that we can work on. Oh, I just colored the Faber-Castell on the Crayola side. Why? Okay, anyway, that's what I like about using colored pencils. You can just erase them. Although this Faber-Castell leaves a bit of marking, but I'm not hating it. Okay. So, Crayola, this regular Crayolas, they glide on the paper with this Johanna Basford. They're smoother. Um, rather than the Faber-Castell. I find that this Faber, they're a bit drier, but because they're drier, the payoff in the coloring book is much more opaque. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'm not even heavy-handed on this page. See? Okay, so I think I'll stop blabbing and I will just color this picture. I'll film the whole process and I'll just put a music on and keep on watching. Thanks, guys. I think I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna finish off the remaining the background and the rest of the picture off camera. I'll be posting a picture at the end of the video, and I hope you do like the results. So what's my verdict? Okay, so with the Crayola, because they're more smoother, I find that they blend way better than the Faber-Castell, um, because they glide on more smoother. And with the Faber-Castell, they blend well as well, but I feel like you can still see the, like, see the orange in the mushroom. They just blend through the color, whereas the Faber, you can still see, where the deeper orange stops rather than the Crayola. And with the stalk of the mushroom, mm, yeah, Crayola is way better. Although I think the Faber-Castell, I managed to smoothen it better. And for the rest of the color for the on the sides, um, Faber-Castell Naturals is more opaque than the Crayola. Although they're both really good, but they have, you know, pros and cons. And if you like a smoother texture, go for the Crayola, but I just can't deny that the Faber-Castell is richer, more opaque than the other. So yeah, I hope you do and did enjoy this video of mine. Sorry, it's a bit, I think it's been over 30 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.